This is a land of dreams and madness. Children's stories come to life.
Hello there. Welcome to Tales from Peridia. I don't remember the episode, but we got Cam, the movie man, back on. If you guys haven't seen the original interview, go watch it. This man is constantly grinding, constantly putting out content, not just on YouTube, on Instagram and everything. We were just talking about this before, right before I hit record. He's at 190 subs. Go subscribe to him. Get him to 200. If you get him to 200 subscribers, you get him to 200 subscribers. But
Yeah.
Cam, dude, how you been, man? It's been a good minute since you've been on the podcast.
It has. I've been great. Thanks for having me back. I always
yeah,
have a lot
man.
of fun doing these.
Yeah, you were on with the Canardian Jedi and Mr. Charlie not too long ago.
That was awesome. I had so much fun talking about Lego Star Wars Rebuild the Galaxy. It was a great chat.
I was just on. We recorded a couple days ago talking about Hondo in preparation for Skeleton Crew. So
Nice.
I actually got to meet Charlie this time.
Yeah.
But the point of today's video, Iccc versus Comic-Con. Cameron, you went to Iccc. I'm very jealous. I'm very upset I didn't get to go this year. I'm going next year. There nothing is gonna get in the way of me going this year. This isn't actually your first convention. What was your first convention that you went to?
So my first convention, believe it or not, was a Star Trek convention, which was interesting because I didn't really grow up with Star Trek, so I can't really consider myself a Star Trek fan. I mean, I've seen all the movies, but I haven't really watched any of the shows. So it's not that I don't like Star Trek. It's just I didn't grow up with it like I did Star Wars. But couple months ago, or actually a month ago, I just happened to see on Facebook this convention from Creation Entertainment, Trek to Nashville, was going to be coming here, and the venue was like 15 minutes away from my house. So I was like, I've never been to any kind of convention. Super close, so why not? I'll just go for like a day and see what it's like, because I'm pretty new to the whole convention experience. So I went, and being not a Star Trek fan, it was kind of nice to just go and just hang out and not have to worry about like what merch am I going to get, because I don't collect Star Trek stuff.
Yeah.
So I was able to just go, and like I never felt rushed to go anywhere. I went to all the panels. I walked around the vendor hall just to see, what they had going on. And, the cosplay contest was fun. I didn't really get any of the references of what the people were dressing up as, but, it was cool. There was a cool, like, they did an auction. Some dude dropped like $400 on like a autographed picture. I mean, I guess if that's what you're into, go for it. But so yeah, it was nice just, not having to worry about, stuff that I was going to buy, because it, just going, hanging out, never feeling rushed. So it was a good time. I enjoyed it. It was a nice introduction to what conventions are like. It wasn't huge. Like there wasn't a ton of people there. I mean, there was a good turnout, but like it was just, for me, it was a nice introduction to, the whole convention experience.
Yeah, I'm not a Star Trek person like at all. I've never seen a single bit of media from Star Trek at all. But if there was a convention and it was my first time, like 15 minutes away, I couldn't pass that up. I would have to go just to go see like what's all the hype about, not just for Star Trek, but just for conventions in general. And
yeah,
so That one, was that just strictly just Star Trek?
Yes, though there was like one interesting booth. It was for the old Land of the Lost series. Because I guess some of the writers for Star Trek also worked on that series. And um I mean, the highlight for me was actually meeting, and it was kind of random, like one of the co-creators for Dragon Tales, which was a show that I grew up with. Like, I remember coming home from school every day and just like watching that, then Arthur, then Cyber Chase, just
Dude,
all those.
you just
That
described
guy
my
was like,
childhood.
yeah. So he was like an actor in that old Land of the Lost series. So I got to talk to him and interview him and got a signed picture. So that
Dude, that's
was
cool.
definitely the highlight for me, and it had nothing to do with Star Trek, really. So.
Yeah. Oh, that's still pretty cool, man. I would love to meet the co-creator of Dragon Tales. It was one of my
Yeah,
favorite cartoons growing up, man.
it's the best.
So, comparing that, well, what was your experience with ICCC? And then we can compare the two, and then I'll get into Comic-Con, and then we can compare, I guess, all three cons.
Yeah, ICCC was amazing. I had so much fun, especially since it was Star Wars convention, and I'm a huge Star Wars fan. Obviously, I mean, you see the cabinet behind me, but no, I mean, I ended up dropping way more money than I was planning. I went into it thinking that like I'd only get maybe a couple autographs, but I ended up getting like a bunch because I was there and I was like, I probably ought to try and get the guys who, I mean, no offense, but like might not be around,
Yeah,
much longer. So I was
especially
able to
after
get
Game
some
of
awesome
Thrones.
autographs, like Biggs, Greedo,
Oh,
the guy who sculpted like Darth Vader's helmet, Brian Muir, Wedge Antilles. I couldn't pass him up.
isn't he Ewan McGregor's uncle or something like that?
Yeah, so
Dude,
that's pretty awesome.
oh, I'm jealous of you, Beyond the Dune Sea, Star Wars. Did you happen to run into any of those guys while you were there?
No, I was shocked. I
Really?
looking back at one of the videos someone was filming where like we were all walking through the doors. I think Star Wars Sith might have like been there, but I was kind of just looking all over the place. I completely missed him, which I'm really bummed about. I was hoping to run into him.
Bro, how'd you miss the big beard? Like, that's how I pointed him out at Ocala.
I probably just happened to look the wrong way right as I was walking past him, like an idiot.
Yeah, I even remember like waiting outside and just seeing somebody like walking up just out the corner of my eye. I saw the beard. I was like, is that Tony? And I turned my head. Sure enough, it was Tony.
Yeah,
Oh
so
man.
hopefully the next time I go, I'll actually keep a better eye out for those guys.
Well, you better keep a better eye out because I'll definitely be there next year. So
Oh yeah, for sure.
yeah. So did you go for just one day like you did Star Trek, or did you go for like the entire convention?
I only went for one day for this one. Hopefully next year I'll try and go for at least 2 days, maybe. Hopefully I'll have more money to blow by then.
Um, just apply for press next year when everything comes out. The dude literally
Yeah,
goes by.
I found out about that like way too late. So hopefully now that I know about it, I'll for
Yeah,
sure do that.
I was talking with Tony yesterday, and the guy he goes through, and it's like first come, first serve. So he'll let me know whenever they go live, and I'll let you know whenever it goes live. But he goes based off of the oh, I'm sure. How did he phrase it? The quality of the content you make. If you actually like Star Wars, and if you're passionate about Star Wars. So
Okay.
that's basically the 3 requirements he goes off of. And yeah. So apply for press and get in for free, dude. You'd be awesome. Get in early, skip all the lines.
That would be
But
sick.
yeah. Did you meet like Warwick Davis or happen to see him or anybody like that?
No, unfortunately, I missed seeing him, and I would have loved to see Lando or Billy D. Williams. I just didn't have the $300 to, throw down for, but I probably should have
Go to
because
a panel or something like
probably
that.
once in a lifetime. Yeah. But no, I'm happy with all the celebrities I got to meet. Met Timothy Zahn, got a book signed by him, which was awesome. He's like one of my favorite Star Wars authors.
I'm re-listening to Heir to the Empire.
Oh yeah,
what was that?
Heir to the Empire. All the panels I went to were awesome and super interesting. Especially the one with Mark Thompson. That was fun because he narrates a ton of the Star Wars books. He's a great narrator. Like he makes those books like really fun to listen to. So, but yeah, overall it was a super fun time. I enjoyed it. I got some cool stuff for my collection, and yeah, I'm already looking forward to next year's ICCC.
Did you find any rare collectibles that, not saying that you like bought them or anything, but just like, did you see any cool rare collectibles that maybe you wouldn't find just like browsing on like the internet or something like that?
Yeah, I saw a few at one of the booths, and I wish I had got it. I don't know why I didn't, but it was like a bootleg. There were a few. It was like a bootleg Darth Vader figure. I can't remember what the packaging said, but like it was some. I think it came from like the UK or something, but it was like some like. It was obviously supposed to be like a rip-off Darth Vader. Like it had.
Why do I feel like it said Darth Vader?
Yeah. I wish I had. I can't remember if I had taken a pic. I should have taken more pictures than I did. I was just, too busy looking around.
Yeah, that was me. But like when I was editing my vlog for Ocala Comic-Con, I could have sworn I filmed a lot more, taken at least some more pictures, but no, I was just so engulfed with everything around me because I've never been to a convention. I was like, whoa.
It's pretty overwhelming. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So saw some bootleg figures, saw some like rare, like Japanese Star Wars figures. One was selling for like it's like $12,000 or something.
What?
Yeah, it was like a Japanese like Darth Vader figure, still like in the packaging and stuff. It was like $12,000.
Was that like the most expensive item you saw there?
I think that was the most expensive thing.
Oh, why didn't you get it, man? Oh, yeah. So
worth it though.
Your wallet would have been screaming at you the entire time.
Oh, okay.
So,
for sure.
If you had to rank the two conventions that you've been to, the Star Trek and the Star Wars convention, which one? What would you rank them like out of 10 of enjoyability?
The Star Wars one for sure, 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I figured that much.
Yeah. The Star Trek one, I mean, I'd probably give it, I don't know, like a 4. Just for, it being not too crazy and just being like, nice, like I said, like a nice intro to conventions, and not having to worry about what I was going to buy or what celebrities I was going to see because I didn't really know any of them. They were mostly from like the newer shows, so I didn't really know who they were. So didn't need to worry about that.
Oh, so they
But
didn't
getting to
have like
meet the
Patrick
guys.
Stewart or anything like that?
No, I think I don't know if they really had any big guys like that, which was a shame. But no, I mean it was fun to go to. I don't know if I'd go out of my way again to go to a Star Trek convention, but
Yeah.
just for going and seeing what a convention's like, it was worth it.
Well, it's pretty cool that you get to compare like a Star Wars centered convention versus a Star Trek centered convention.
Yeah.
Yeah, Comic-Con, there was a lot of Star Wars fans there, like a lot. And I think a lot of them were just there be like same reason as me because Shin Hati was going there. And
Yeah.
dude, the convention itself was great. I mean, I'm not a big crowd person, so I was kind of freaking out, like waiting in line for it's ridiculous, man. Like I should have got VIP even though I went for just one day, but it didn't seem like it was worth it because the VIP guys were standing in line just as long as we were for autographs, but they went through faster than everybody for photo ops. But autographs, it seemed about the same amount of time. But
Yeah.
it was great. I mean, this girl right here, Ivana Sakno, just she's so down to earth, so sweet, man.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm jealous.
I met just so many random people that I actually just like watch on the regular, either on YouTube or on Instagram. Like I met that guy that dresses up as Shaggy as a Jedi. Dude, I followed him for like a year and a half now, and I was walking around and I seen him, and it took me like 15 minutes to figure out if it was actually him or not. Like I'm pulling up his Instagram, going like,
You're just like stalking him throughout the
okay,
convention.
it might be him. Then
That's
I
awesome.
met this YouTuber, Snarky J Cosplay. She was super nice, super down to earth. Everybody I met there was super down to earth. Like
Yeah.
all the dudes that I was chilling with in line, like they were the two dudes I was next to. They grew up watching Star Wars as it came out. So like 77, 80, 83, and just the stories that these guys had were it was worth waiting 3 hours for one autograph.
Definitely.
But if I had to choose between going to like a Comic-Con or like ICCC, I'm going to ICCC, and I've never even been. Just the content that you, Tony, Will of the Force, Mortis FN, just everybody's content genuinely made me sad and upset that I didn't get to go.
Yeah. I totally missed the lobby sale. Like I didn't even know the lobby sale was a thing. I hadn't heard about it. No one talked about it. The first time I saw anything about it was from Star Wars Sith's video, and I was like, "What the frick is that? Like, how did I miss this?" Like I
Wasn't
thought,
that like
like
on a Friday or something? Didn't you go on Saturday?
I went on Friday actually,
Oh, you went on Friday.
but I thought the convention was just over after like I thought after the last panel, like that was it. And so I was like, well, I don't like I spent enough money. I got the autographs and merch I need, so I guess I'll leave. God, idiot. Totally missed the lobby sale. Even if I wasn't gonna buy anything else, like I
Yeah,
would have
dude,
liked to just go and like
you could have been walking around with Timothy Zahn and that awesome Chimera
yeah.
jacket that he had on.
Probably could have met Star Wars Sith. I missed 2 opportunities to meet him.
Bro, not only did they have lobby sales, but you could have gone up to some like people's rooms and bought stuff and
Yeah. Well, now
oh
I know for next time.
yeah. Oh man. Yeah. See, that's going to be the dangerous part if I go to ICCC, because I'm going to be like, well, I want to sell some stuff, you know, in the lobby sale or the room sales and all that. But then I'm going to be walking around buying stuff and just replacing what I just got rid of. Not that I would get rid of anything, because I'm looking at my collection. I'm like, I don't see any. Maybe like my Death Star 12-pack like mini Funkos, but even then, I kind of want to keep that.
Yeah, I'm not like a huge Funko person, but I mean, I have a few. I mean, I love my Ewan McGregor signed one up there. I'm trying to
you lucky SOB, bro. Like, what? Freaking randomly enters in a giveaway and just wins Ewan McGregor's freaking autograph.
I can't believe, like, I come into my room and I'm like, how did I get this? Like, just blows my mind.
Dude, every time I look over to my left and I see this, bro, I'm taken back to Ocala Comic-Con and see, I'm a little upset because everybody else, including Tony, Star Wars Sith 66, was getting quotes and everything for free. I go up and I try to get her to put "You Have No Power" on the 3 autographs that I got. One for me, one for Darth Christensen, and one for Sean. Bro, they tried to tack on $40 extra to each one. I'm like, bro, literally the guy in front of me just got like an entire monologue and you didn't charge him. I'm getting 3 words, 3 or 4 words. Why?
I don't get it. That's
bro.
Nuts.
Even Ivana tried to be like, "Yo, what? No, like I'll do it. Like it's no problem." They even stopped her, bro.
Was she the only celebrity you met or got autographs from? Did you meet anyone else there?
They had the animator. One sec, but I need to go get a drink. Oh man. Sorry about that. Much better. Now I don't feel like my throat's closing up. They had the animator for Lilo and Stitch and Tarzan and the Emperor's New Groove there. But every time I went to the table, Buddy was walking around the convention. So I pretty much just had like 4 conversations with like his agent or whoever was like watching his booth, bro. And everybody, I did check out the X-Men panel, and I only got like a minute or 2 of it before my phone like died, because my phone was constantly between 1% and 5% the entire time at the convention, which could have been very, very bad, because all my tickets and everything, my photo op, everything was on my phone, dude. So pro tip, print everything out if you're not going to be charging your phone like me.
Yeah, I have one of those, like, it's a portable phone charger. So I brought one of those, saved my life. Because I had my phone on. My phone was basically on the whole time, just filming stuff, draining the battery.
Yeah, they also had the dude who I forgot his name. I think his name's Spencer something. He played Vader in Rogue One, and I wanted to go talk to him because, dude, he had nobody at his freaking booth, like, all day, like maybe 3 people, like at random spurts. And I don't know if dude was just like an asshole or what, but just every person I saw that left there, like I maybe saw like 3 people of everybody that went up there that actually genuinely looked happy. And I'm not in no way talking bad like on the actor or anything like that. I have no idea. But I went to go talk to him, but I just didn't have anything to talk to him about because it's not unknown that I don't like Rogue One. The movie is just so unnecessary. I'll just watch A New Hope if I want to watch the Rebels get the plans for the Death Star. But he just, I don't know, just like walking up, like I just kind of felt like the vibes were off, you know? Like with Ivana, she was taking her time, talking to everybody, like making sure, like, she was asking the crowd and everything, like, do you guys need water? She was handing out water to the big crowd and all that, bro. And then just to see, like, this literally right next to her, it's like, bro, I'm just going to, like, stand over here for another 2 hours so I can talk to Ivana.
Dang,
Just
well, hopefully
some of the
she's
guys, the people there, they didn't seem very approachable. But I'm sure if I had actually approached them and had a conversation with them, it would have been completely different.
Dang, that's too bad.
But I'm definitely going to Ocala next year. It's not a big con, but it's not like small. Like you're definitely going to be able to do everything you want to do in one day if you go for one day, depending on who you're going to go see. I'm so jealous, and the whole reason I want to go to ICCC is because like Tony's story of getting 7 autographs within like an hour and a half of the first day. Dude, where that didn't even happen at Ocala Comic Con. I was waiting for 4 hours for one autograph.
It was odd. Like the only person that I was in line for a good minute for was for Biggs. Like he was the first autograph I got, and yeah, like I mean, I wasn't. It's not like I was in line for like 2 hours or whatever, but like it was.
I don't know why I'm so shocked that Biggs had a line for him.
It was a big line, honestly. Everyone else, like, I pretty much just walked up and just got their autograph.
Emmett, didn't you get to interview Timothy Zahn?
I did. I interviewed Timothy Zahn, talked to him about like where he got the inspiration for Thrawn from, and it was an awesome interview. He was super friendly. I talked to Brian Muir again. He's the Vader sculptor, which I'm surprised he didn't have much of a line either. I mean, he was kind of like tucked away in a far corner of the vendor hall, but
he probably asked
I'm
for
a
that.
huge Vader fan, so I definitely sought him out, and he was super friendly and willing to chat too. And it was an awesome interview. His wife is super friendly too. It was awesome.
That's awesome, man. You got to talk to the dude who sculpted Vader's helmet, and little sneak preview, the dude who created the first lightsaber in 1977 followed me. So I might be doing a little interview with him here soon.
Still waiting for him to follow me back.
Bro, I've had like 4 people ask me how I got him to follow me. I have no idea. Absolutely no idea, bro. I was in utter complete shock when I opened Instagram and it said Roger Christian is following you. What? That's not the words I said, but
that's sweet.
Yeah, man. I gotta watch a couple of people's interviews because I really don't want to ask him the same, like 4 questions that everybody asks him. I wanna really dive in. I mean, obviously, one of the first questions I'm gonna be like is, what was George like? How was it working for George? But yeah, I'll definitely see you at ICCC next year if you go, bro.
Definitely plan on it.
I plan on going for the entire convention, so But yeah, I would definitely rank Comic-Con like at least the one I went to definitely like an 8 out of 10. I mean, it was super fun. I went it the con was from like 10 in the morning till I think like 6 or 7 at night on Saturday.
Yeah.
And then they had like an after party type deal, but pretty much after I got my autograph, I was like, bro, I'm gonna do like 3 more laps. I'm gonna look for Tony and I'm gonna like, just catch up with him, say what's up, say peace, and then I'm gonna dip. Didn't find him at all whatsoever. But as I was leaving the parking lot, I think I saw him walking to his car. It was either him or his brother, one of the two. Because again, the beard. But yeah, man. Oh, I'm going to MegaCon in February, and that's gonna be crazy. I might, if everything goes to plan and they bring back some of the same guests as last year, I might be meeting Hayden and Ewan.
They're along with like Mark Hamill and Harrison Ford. They're like high up on my bucket list. I would throw down $300 or $400 to meet those guys.
What sucks is Harrison doesn't do stuff like that. He doesn't do autos. He doesn't do freaking fan events. Like, I don't understand why. Mr. Mark Hamill, Mr. Son of the Chosen One, that man got some outrageous freaking prices for some autographs now. But it would be worth it because he's kind of getting up there in age, and not, God forbid something happened, but I would really hate to not be able to have like an actual authentic Mark Hamill signature, because I've got a signed Return of the Jedi poster from Amazon.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, but yeah, I think that pretty much covers all 3 conventions. So, yeah, man, it was great to have you back on the podcast again to just sit and chat about conventions and make plans for next year. Because, dude, first in person. Well, it won't be the first in person. Well, it might be. Things don't go to plan for MegaCon with Sean. You might be the first in person Tales from Peridia video we get. But yeah, man. Again, all of Cameron's his Instagram, his YouTube, everything will be in the description down below. Get this man to 200 subscribers. Go follow him if you like to see awesome movie reviews and movie recommendations. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and may the Force be with you always. Peace.
Peace.
No. The Force is my ally. That's all I need.